Kick off this full week of December with an inspiring story about a small nonprofit motivated to help provide supplies and funding for animals all across the state.
Yeah, and the group's name is especially appropriate given the holiday season is now here. Channel 3's Nicole Nalepa has more in today's Bright Spot.
Presents for Paws is a nonprofit group that keeps on giving all year long. It's based out of East Haddam, and its mission is to serve those without a voice through donor-provided supplies and funding, which in turn they hope will facilitate the adoption of shelter animals as well as educate the public.
We can't afford much. We're a very small organization, but we do what we can.
Founder Erin Vivero was inspired to do what she could after chatting with the East Haven Animal Control Officer about their rescue husky named Simba back in 2008.
We started talking about the struggles that a lot of these animal shelters face, even when they have supportive towns. Supplies like food, bones, or the fun things like toys for the animals because they get very depressed.
And from that point on, Presents for Paws was born.
The organizations bring in animals, adopt them out, which is obviously very necessary. So we're trying to fill that gap of the things that other organizations don't do, so that the animal control officers could focus on rehoming the animals or working on the emotional and physical needs of them so that they were more inclined to be rehomed.
Since holding her first collection drive 13 years ago, this group has donated over 10,000 pounds of pet food and supplies to animal shelters across our state and even across the country.
There have been times where our donations have gone further when there was crises and that we were able to afford to send them out.
To places like Santa Barbara, Texas after Hurricane Harvey, Springfield, Massachusetts after the June 1st tornado, and Long Island.
Some people are food insecure for themselves, which also means they're food insecure for their pets.
And in these situations, some communities will reach out to the animal shelters to see if they have extra food which this group works hard to collect throughout the year.
If the people can keep the pets in their homes, then they don't end up at the shelters or even worse, being abandoned.
And there's a new project this group has recently taken on that involves literally beautifying animal shelters around our state. So tune in tomorrow night for part 2 on Presents for Paws right here on The Bright Spot. I'll also let you know how you can help make a difference this weekend at their annual collection drive. That's your daily dose of positive news. I'm Nicole Nalepa. Back to you guys.